Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Make good choices all day. Hi guys, it's April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com. I hope you're all well and healthy and safe and being kind to one another. You know, just basic things in life that we should be able to be, you know, the things that are important. It's not a Dr. Pepper commercial, I promise. I just use it for the lighting. I should probably get a white mug. That would probably work better. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Alicia. Go ahead and put your mental health number in the comments. Oh, is it my hands that are working better today? I don't know. Anyway, go ahead and put your mental health number in the comments. I don't know. This camera's weird. And 1 is low, 10 is high. I'm gonna go with like a 6.5 today. I feel okay this morning. I just I had nightmares all night, so that sucked. I had nightmares, and in my dreams I was just fighting with people I loved, and I just hated it. It just made me feel crummy. So hopefully the day will progress and the number will grow, because I really do feel fine today. I got a good night's sleep, and I should say I got a good time-wise night's sleep. I did not get a restful night's sleep, but took a walk last night, which was nice. I've actually taken a walk every day this week, so I think that's helped my mental health. Thank you, Christine. This is from Target. I love this jacket. Good morning, Mandy and Andrea and Karen and Christine and Robin. How are you guys? Okay. Hi. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. I really don't. The world feels heavy. I hope we're all continuing to be allies and advocates and just not crummy people, right? Recognize your privilege, all that fun stuff. So today is grocery day. Also a reason that I'm not higher than a 6 maybe. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Maria. Hi, Mom. I hate grocery day. I used to love grocery shopping. I really did. It was one of my favorite things. It was how I recipe developed, because I would just go down the aisles and, you know, be inspired by the beautiful food. And it's just not the same experience anymore at the grocery store, and we get our food delivered anyway. So I've actually been avoiding the grocery store completely. Not even because I'm worried about getting sick. I mean, obviously that's a component, right? But I'm not super worried about getting sick at the grocery store. For me, not going to the grocery store is more about like a place that I used to take like a lot of joy from is so different. So anyway, on top of that, good morning, Miss Lane. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Luann. On top of that, we do still wipe our groceries down, which is horrible. And I'm sure I won't do it forever, but in this moment, I still am. So it's fun. Standing out in the rain or the heat or whatever it is that day decides to bless us with. It's just one more like reminder that the world is different right now, and I don't like it. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Are you guys still wiping your groceries down? No judgment, either way. Just curious. Thank you, Ashley. It's from Target. Isn't it cute? Do you guys know Holly Homer from Quirky Mama and Kids Activities blog? So she was wearing this jacket when we were on a work trip once, and I just fell in love with it. And I kept teasing her that I was going to steal it. Hers actually has like a camouflage print in the background, but otherwise it's the same. Anyway, so she, right after the trip, she texted me with a link to the jacket. She's like, get yourself the jacket. And I did. I immediately ordered it, and I just love it. It's really thin. It's actually more like a t-shirt material, so it's perfect for Florida. I don't know if they still, sell it. It's that, Rose something. Can you guys read it? Rose Knox or Knox Rose or something. So Laura says, I tried Instacart for the first time yesterday. What a game changer. It's great, right? I do love it. Wow, we just got totally blown out. What just happened? Yeah, I really like Instacart. It's definitely made my life easier. So there's that. I can't complain about that. So I have a lot of canned food coming today. Well, hopefully if they have it in stock. I cleaned out my pantry over the last weekend and realized, and I knew this already because I wrote a whole book about it, right? But I realized that we use a ton of canned food because we're already running low on several things. So, but it's nice to have a good morning, Carrie. It's nice to have a good sorted pantry. Finally, good morning, Sandra. It took like all day Saturday, which was super annoying, but now I actually know where stuff is and can like account for how much food we actually need every week versus just like winging it, which doesn't always work, right? Do you guys, how do you sort your pantries? I'm curious. I've started sorting mine. I used to sort them like hodgepodgey. Now I've got it sorted kind of like grocery store-ish, like with all the like lines of stuff. Seems to be working better. Mom says Knox Rose at Target. They have a great line of clothes, almost peasantry style for a lot of them. Yeah, they do have a lot of like peasant dresses. That's true. Sorry, I'm distracted this morning. I don't know what my deal is. Maybe it's just because I didn't get a great night's sleep. Make sure, guys, if you're not in the group, the Mama Loves Food community group, that you join it. Carrie says, I'm a 4 today. Oh, I'm sorry. You said my hair is a 9. Girl, the amount of dry shampoo in this hair right now is inappropriate. It's real gross. But I'm glad it's not translating as that on the screen. Thank you, Pregna. Pregna likes the lipstick. I would tell you what kind it is, but it's a mix of a bunch of them today. I've been using glosses lately, which my kids don't like because then I like to kiss their cheeks and that annoys them. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, the community group. Make sure you've joined the community group if you're not in there already. You guys are so sweet. Piling on the compliments. You don't need to do that. We got a contest over there going on right now for some Starbucks or Amazon. No hoops to jump through other than to just tell me what your favorite dessert is. Roxanne says my pantry is in alphabetical order because I'm crazy. Oh my gosh, I love it. I could not do that, but I love that. Mine is grouped kind of like the grocery store is. So, you know, canned vegetables are together, grains are together, sauces are together. And then before it was organized that way, like, you know, the kind of similar foods together, but it was just kind of shoved in, right? But now, as of last week, it's like these beautiful, perfect lines. I just needed to make it easier to get, like, to cycle through so I wouldn't, like, be going through and finding stuff from 2012, which, no joke, I found stuff from 2012. And you guys, we moved into our house in 2012, which means it probably came from our old house. Because cans don't expire when you buy them. They expire like 2 years later. So, yeah, that was, you know, not my best moments, but Pregna says we need to see the pantry. Roxanne's or mine? I can take a picture of the pantry. So my pantry is actually 3 parts because we don't have we don't have like a walk-in pantry. So I've got it. Some of it's in cabinets in the house, some of it's in my laundry room, and some of it's in my garage. But Carrie says, I have an autistic kid, so I know my pantry looks better than everyone's. That's hilarious. So I don't have an autistic kid, but Josie definitely takes after me in, like, I like things, you know, I like things where they go, right? And so she saw me cleaning up the pantry last Saturday, the garage pantry, which is where we have the canned food. And she's like, oh, Mom, I'll give you a hand. I was like, well, you know, I've kind of got it covered in here. She's like, don't worry, I'll do one of the inside pantries. So the kids have a pantry that it's their cereal, their chips, and their crackers and popcorn and that kind of stuff. And it's a hot mess. I never go in it because it's not stuff I eat. So, or at least not with any regularity. And so she came back and she's like, okay, Mom, I cleaned the pantry. And I didn't think anything of it because she's 8. Like, what does that mean, right? Maybe she threw away a few empty boxes that people had left in there. So that night, right before I put it, or when they were getting ready for bed, I went in the pantry. You guys, I need to take a picture of this pantry. She got bins, because I am a bin freak. She got bins from our bin box, labeled them, drew pictures. Like, there's a picture of a pretzel on the pretzel box. Like, lined everything up. Oh my gosh, she got it from me for sure. It's so funny. So I actually I went into her room and I was like, here's $1. Thank you. She was so excited. It was funny. All right, I didn't write anything down today, which is annoying, but I do have these are last week's, or not last week's, yesterday's, telling me to give you Instacart tips, and which we already did, and whether we think it should be TV or... Oh, yeah, did you guys think about it? Would you take no TV or would you take no junk food for the rest of your life? I still think I would take no junk food. Although it would be really hard if you still had to be exposed to junk food. So, and like, how would that work, right? Would it be that if I had junk food, like, I would just die? Or, and like, that's the end of my life? Or like, does that switch it to no TV all of a sudden? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Am I just like unable to taste junk food for the rest of my life? Because that would be okay. Because then it wouldn't be appealing anymore, right? I don't know. Yeah, it was really sweet, Karen. Yeah, Andrea, I was shocked. Like, it's so nice. She's like, maybe I'll do another pantry next week. I was like, you do that. Like, I will fully support that situation. Okay, so let's do some links. Recipe of the day is, it's inspired by the fact that I made... I like junk food too, Andrea. I really do. Which is maybe why I'm choosing no junk food, because I kind of like have an unhealthy relationship with junk food. Right, junk food as long as I don't have to practice restraint, right? Right, see, that's the key. Like, do I have to put effort into this? Because I don't really want to put effort into this. Okay, so today's recipe today is pickled jalapenos. They're so easy to make. If you love a little spice in your food, these pickled I just swallowed the wrong way. Sorry. That was really gross. Did I just like pickled jalapenos? They're delicious. They're easy to make. It's like vinegar, a little bit of sugar, just a little bit to kind of counter that spicy. Some salt, and you just slice them up and put them in a jar. These are refrigerator pickled, so you don't have to do anything fancy. There's no canning. They sit in your fridge and they last, you know, not forever literally, but basically forever because they're in vinegar, and they're just delicious. They're a little spicier than the pickled jalapenos you get at the store. You know, the like commercially jarred ones. They're crunchier still, and they stay that beautiful bright green. We love them. We make them every year, and a lot of times we'll make extra and pass out to friends. So those are so good. The reason I thought about these is because last night I made some fresh pico de gallo, which I'll give you that recipe too, at dinner, which was a huge hit. We made it with cherry tomatoes from Sam's Club that were just like perfectly ripe. You know that like level of ripe where you're like, oh my god, 12 more hours and these would have turned the corner, but these are just perfect. So those were those tomatoes. And I was really sad that I didn't have any jalapenos, so I was thinking maybe I should do some pickled jalapenos. But then I also did realize this morning that I actually do have probably commercial pickled jalapenos somewhere in the back of the fridge, so I probably did actually have some jalapenos that I could have thrown in, which was maybe silly, but anyway, but that's what made me think of it. They're delicious. I hope you guys, if you like spicy food, check it out. If you don't like spicy food, I have tons of other recipes on the website, mamalovesfood.com, so I'd love it if you looked over there too. If you like pickles but not spicy pickled things, I have several pickled recipes over there as well. We've got pickled tomatoes, we've got pickled cucumbers, obviously spicy and not spicy, and yeah, I love pickles. I love pickles. Can we talk about that? My whole family does. We all love pickles. They're delicious. I just learned that tomatoes shouldn't be refrigerated. Yeah, I think I'm on the fence about that. I like a cold tomato, right? So I think it depends on what you like. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So a lot of the containers that we buy tomatoes in now lately say don't refrigerate. So yeah, I don't know, but I like a cold tomato, so it's refreshing. Is that weird? Do you guys like a cold tomato, or do you like a lukewarm tomato? I like a cold tomato. Anyway, just FYI. I don't have an FYI. There was no FYI there. Okay, for links, I chose 3 really inexpensive things from my kitchen that I absolutely adore. I would not want to live without. They're all, I think, $6 and $7, and I use them. Let me see. I use these things every single day, multiple times a day usually. So the first one is these Skoy scrubbers. I was, cold in the summer, especially. Yes, in the summer especially. Yeah, in the winter, like hot tomato soup and all that. But okay, these Skoy scrubbers are amazing. They're these little small. They're smaller than a normal washcloth, but they kind of look like a washcloth. And they're amazing. They can scrub anything, but they don't destroy your pots and pans, and they last like forever. I've had so I got mine, I shouldn't say forever. I've had the ones that I have now for over a year. They get used every single day and they still are fine. I throw them through the wash cycle and they come out clean, and I've even had them turn a little bit, that smell. And I just do them in a sanitized cycle in my washing machine and they come out good as new. So love, love, love. I think they were $6, maybe $7, worth every penny. I would pay more for them. Nobody's paying me to say this. Anyway, those are amazing if you need a scrubby pad situation. And they don't fall apart the way like the sponges with the rough stuff on the back do. They're just great. I don't know how they work. They're like washcloths infused with something. I don't know. They're fabulous. Anyway, my second thing is this knife sharpener. It's just a little countertop knife sharpener. It's like this big. You can stick it in your drawer, and it just works really, really well. So I just bought my second one. I got my first one. Actually, I don't think I actually bought the first one. I think some brand sent it to me. Over 10 years ago. It was when I first started blogging. Somebody sent it to me, or maybe I got it at a learning seminar I went to or something. I don't know. I didn't pay for it. I know that. Because it wouldn't have occurred to me. Oh, my lipstick went up. It wouldn't have occurred to me. Good morning, Erica. It wouldn't have occurred to me to buy a knife sharpener because I don't know. I never sharpened knives before. I didn't even think about it. Anyway, so I got it at this thing and I started using it and I love it and I love it. And that was in 2009. And I just replaced it this year. And I probably could have replaced it last year or so because it was starting to lose its edge. But I mean, for a $7 knife sharpener, oh my gosh. And it does an amazing job. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I give it to people all the time whenever they say they have a problem with their knives not being sharp enough. I'm like, you need this in your life. I sharpen my knives about once a week or so. And it works really well. Anyway, love it. Okay, again, they didn't pay me to say that. I don't even know what company it is. Okay, third is the Santoku. Kelly always gets on me for saying it wrong. Santoku knife, which was originally recommended to me by Allison from Domestic Superhero, if you guys know her website. And I just am obsessed with this knife. You guys have seen me use it on the show a bajillion times. It's not a specific brand or whatever. I do have the brand that I linked in the comments here and in the description. But I have several from different brands, and they're all about the same. Just the size is right. The size of I think it's, for me, the size of the blade and the handle is just perfect for cutting almost everything. And they're inexpensive and they sharpen really, really well. And just as I love both of you. Thanks. 5 boo. Excuse me. So yeah, those are my 3 like under $10 must-have kitchen gadgets for the day. None of them require a plug or any kind of, special anything. So they're a great thing to give to, a new, like married couple, or as a housewarming gift, or just to get for your own kitchen, because they're amazing and I love them. And that's all I got on that. Should we look up a good question for the day? Let's see. Dinner table questions. I think that's what I looked up yesterday. Kim says, I made it. Good morning. We're glad you're here, Miss Kim. We are glad you're here. Ooh, I like this one. If you could wake up tomorrow and have one new ability or talent, what would it... Ooh, just slipped. What would it be? Okay. We're going to go with, like, not... I would know how to solve, cure cancer, or solve, infinite power or whatever. Let's go with something basic like singing or drawing or like a musical instrument or something. I think for me, it would have to be, oh, did I not share the knife link? Sorry. So all the links are always in the description. I don't know where they show up on your phone or device. You can always find any link I talk about in the description. But I also do try to throw them in the comment section, and I'll throw it in there right now again. There you go. So I think for me, it would probably have to be singing, because like, even though I'm not totally tone deaf, I certainly can't carry a tune in a bucket. Kim, there's nothing like that to make you feel good about yourself. I just think it would be really nice to be able to like really sing, right? But close second would be playing the guitar, or even just playing the piano really well, like to the point where you could just listen to a song and play it. I just love music. So mine would be musical, right? I think if I could wake up with a new talent, it would have to be like a musical talent. I'd want to be musical. What about you guys? Tell me, what would it be? Would it be like art, or would it be like, I don't know, really good at running? Right? I don't know. What would it be? Tell me what you think. Andy says the ability to burn calories. Right? You and me both. You guys are gorgeous. I love you. Make sure, if you haven't already, leave your mental health number in the comments. 1 is low, 10 is high. Robin says, need to try a meat chopper if you haven't. Game changer. I threw out my potato masher. Send me a link to what you got. I don't even know what that means. What's a meat chopper? I don't use a potato masher. I typically just throw my immersion blender when I'm mashing potatoes because I like them really smooth. Good morning, Miss Lori. How are you? All right, guys. As always, if you'd like to join us in the stock market game, I'm just spending my quickie, you know, like what I used to spend at McDonald's and Starbucks on buying stock every week. You can use my link to get a free stock. Also, if you want to support the website, check out our recipe of the day. There you go, Robin, right? That would be nice. Like, you wanted to clean. I like that. You get joy from cleaning. That would be a nice little talent. Good morning, Michelle. No worries. Anyway, if you want to support the website, visit the recipe of the day or any recipe on the website. That helps me out. That's how I feed my family. And then if you want to super support us, go ahead and grab a copy of our cookbook, Dinner Hero. It's available at dinnerhero.com. You can get it as an ebook or a printed book. I'm giving the fair warning that I don't think we're probably going to restock printed books when they run out. So yeah, I don't think we will. At least not right away, because it's expensive to maintain those. So you guys have a wonderful day. I love you. Stay safe. Be kind. Spread joy and happiness and all that fun stuff. And that's it. I love you guys. See you later.